Elliot, the pizza delivery guy who always brings a smile to people's face, comes straight from the old yet still popular Roblox game, Work at a Pizza Place. In Forsaken, he's currently the best support survivor when it comes to instant healing with his pizzas. However, despite his kit being easy to understand, it's not exactly beginner friendly. And with Elliot being one of the most popular survivors in the game, it's no surprise there are plenty of stereotypes surrounding the players who use this skin. Before we start, let me remind you, this video is just for more fun and laughs. Nothing here should be taken seriously or personally. And with that out of the way, let us get right into it. These players are new to the game and spent their $300 Forsaken dollars to buy Elliot. How convenient, since he costs exactly that much. Since they're still figuring things out, killers tend to target them first, both because they're easy prey and because Elliot can be a huge threat if left unchecked. They're often confused about why they can use rush hour right after they activate it. They barely fix generators even though their healing increased based on how many generators they fix or help fixing, and their pizza throwing accuracy is questionable at best. These players love sticking close to their teammates, acting as a dedicated backline healers while staying out of trouble. They have a strange attraction to generators, probably because they want their healing to be as high as possible. I mean, that's literally all elite players. If a teammate is injured and being chased, they'll quietly follow from behind, waiting for the perfect moment to deliver a quick heal. Though sometimes they might get a little too close and end up getting chased themselves. These guys are a coin flip when it comes to skill. They're either pinpoint snipers, delivering pizzas straight to injured survivors mid-chase like a professional, or an absolute goober who somehow always managed to throw their pizza directly into the poison lake of your resting place or the slowing swarm of the assassin clan area. There is no in between. And if there's a alien skin chance in the match, you can bet they'll be sticking together and vibing in a corner. God bless these guys. They are the perfect teammates. They're always chill when there's nothing to do, but the second they see someone get injured, they'll immediately find the sneakiest route to reach them and heal them up. These players are masters of team play, always making sure their teammates stay in the fight. If you ever see one of these guys in your match, rest assured, if they have a lot of wins, you just found yourself the best healer you'll ever met in Forsaken. You're starting to understand how to properly heal your teammates and aim your pizzas, making you a much more reliable support. However, you still struggle when the killer specifically targets you, and about 80% of the time, you end up dying because of it. You've also realized how weak it is without his team, so you start grouping up more, knowing that teamwork is the key to survival when it comes to playing Elliot.
I am the milkman. My milk is delicious. Special delivery today.
You love being a one-hit body shield, and you'll do it over and over just to annoy the killers. You also love throwing your milk while in the middle of a chase, hoping someone notices it and comes to save you. But 99% of the time, it fails and you die instantly, alone, by the killer. Seeing anyone using this skin is like spotting a rare animal in the wild. But wait, we use this skin? These guys are your typical coin flip teammates. They either turn out to be the best teammates you'll ever met, or they become the complete opposite and a scary cat hiding behind anything while blindly throwing pizzas at injured teammates or at the hazard. So yeah, I hope you like gambling. You've got a good aim and good pathing and a solid understanding on how to keep your team alive. But then reality hits you. Your teammates are absolute idiots. You throw a perfectly placed pizza right in front of them while they're literally one hit away from death. and they just walk right past it like it doesn't exist. At this point, you're less of a teammate and more of a frustrated parent trying to take care of 7 children with the attention span of a goldfish. Players who use the skin are either a new player who bought the skin because it looks cool but doesn't yet know how to use ilot effectively, or they're the player who plays like a guardian angel, causing the match to end in just 2 to 3 minutes. Killers usually target them first, seeing them as a threat, but somehow they always manage to slip out of bad situations smoothly. Despite their skill, these players tend to be chill and get along with everyone in the match. So if you see anyone using the skin and they have a good win rate, be assured, just like the Tom skin, you're gonna have the best healer of your life. Players who use this skin are usually great teammates, always encouraging everyone to play their best. They tend to stay in the background, following their teammates, and offering support where needed. However, once they become the killer, they won't hesitate to hunt down and eliminate everyone in the lobby if someone refuses to cooperate. People who use this skin either know the reference behind it or just really like its expression. I mean, it perfectly reflects what it feels to play Elliot. These players usually can stand their team but have no choice other than to put up with them, since no one ever listens. They prefer to stay on high ground, tossing heals without even aiming because they know they'll be ignored 24/7. However, if they find someone who actually acknowledges their healing, they'll stick with that person until the round ends, and might even take hits for them. Okay, at this point, your healing and pathing are flawless. You know exactly where to hide, where all survivors spawn, and even where the killer spawns. And yet, despite your mastery, your teammates still refuse to eat the damn pizza, even when it's literally in their face as they're about to die. You tend to stick to sentinels but prefer hiding near them rather than staying too close, fully aware of how chaotic it can get. And when it's your to be the killer, you will personally make sure everyone dies, because after all this time, after all the struggle, they've done nothing but ignore your heals and help. These guys are absolute meme lords. When they're not healing, they're spamming every emote in the game just for fun of it. But when it comes to actually doing their job, their aim is the most questionable thing known to man. Like, how did you miss someone who was literally right in front of you at point blank range? Oh, and don't expect them to finish the generators quickly. These guys takes forever to get them done, either because they're too busy messing around or they just keep getting distracted. Aside from milestone 4, these players are the ultimate healers. No matter how bad things get, they always seem to appear out of nowhere just in time to save you from dying. Whether you're low on health or getting chased, they'll be there, throwing heals on your way and even taking a hit for you if needed. They have almost 6th sense for keeping team alive, making them one of the most reliable players you could ask for. But don't take them for granted. If you see one in your match, do everything you can to protect them, because without them, your team's survival chance drops very fast. Okay, so this skin is what a significant portion of Elliot players gravitate towards. About 30% of players choose retro, another 30% lean towards alien, and 30% sell on Eunoia, leaving the remaining 10% split between the other skins. Players who wear the skin can be a bit of a coin flip, much like those who are using the alien and supplier skins. They can be unpredictable in their playstyle, sometimes leaning towards supporting the team or diving into the more chaotic solo actions. However, there's one thing that tends to bring out their loyalty. If a Shetletsky is using the Nashatra skin, these Eunoia players will 80% of the time stick with them until the round ends. They'll focus on supporting them, healing them, and making sure they stay alive. Okay, wait. Okay, real talk, Elite players. How are you guys not insane yet? Like, at this point, you've literally mastered everything an Elliot players need to know. You've got the juke, the loop, and outrunning the killers down to the art. Your healing aim is flawless, and you've memorized the locations of medkits and Bloxicola, using them strategically to keep your team alive. However, there's one thing that will send you into a frenzy rage: when your teammates ignore the pizza. If they do, you'll find yourself screaming at the screen of your monitor, begging them to pick it up. You're no longer playing a team-based survival horror game, you have transitioned into a parenting simulator in Roblox. And God forbid you become the killer, because if you do, you will quite literally unleash your rage upon your former teammates, all while laughing maniacally as you hunt them down one by one, because they have made you incredibly mad of their actions. Like, good God, like 99% of milestone 4 elite players, when they're the killer, they're just stupidly horrifying, dude. Like don't make them mad. And with that, we are done with Elliot's stereotype video. Whew, okay, this was a big doozy, but I finally done it. So our next stereotype video is going to be Guess 1337, which you have been picked on my poll on my community post. So yeah, I'll see you all in the next video. Goodbye.